Amos, you're supposed to be on my left, and she's supposed to be on the right if you want to do it traditionally.
Okay.
And I'm going to remind you that to look at her,
Okay.
she's better looking than I am, and I hope you agree.
I won't disagree with that.
Okay, good. She's hoping you'll agree too.
Yeah.
All right. So we want to open with a little prayer and get God's blessing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So we've gathered here today to celebrate this love between you, Amos, and Lisa. And we give thanks to God for having brought you together. And we pray that God will hold you in His love always and bless your marriage. And let it be a means for you to become closer to Him in love and devotion. And let it be a source of untold blessings, happiness, and joy. And dear God, give them the strength to live together in justice, equity, love, and mercy. Love is indeed the greatest gift that you've given your creation, and we thank you for this gift and ask for your blessings upon Lisa and Amos, that their love always proves to be a witness of your love for us. Amen. So here we are. We're celebrating the uniting of Amos and Lisa together in marriage. You're taking your first steps to a new beginning, a new life together. The ability and the desire of one human being to love another is perhaps the most precious and fulfilling gift that has been entrusted to us. It's an all-consuming task, a lifelong endeavor, a journey that we've all been planning for all of our lives. Loving someone is a reason to stretch beyond our limits, to become more for the sake of the other. It is to look into the soul of your beloved and accept what you see. Loving is the ultimate commitment which challenges humans to become all that we are meant to be. As you join in marriage today, Amos, Lisa, you're announcing to the world that you are welcoming this challenge. It is certainly the hope, I'm sure, of everyone that knows and loves you guys, that you have a happy and a successful marriage. But I have to remind you that a good marriage is not something that just happens. It has to be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. There's never being too old to hold hands. Remember to say, I love you at least once a day. At least once a day. And it's never going to sleep angry. And it's standing together facing the world. And it's speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. And it's having the capacity to forgive and to forget. And it's giving each an atmosphere in which each can grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. And it's not only marrying the right partner, it's being the right partner. So Amos, do you take Lisa and love her willingly and completely, withholding nothing? Will you protect her? Will you give her your deepest considerations of her feelings, her desires, and her needs? And will you strive to keep your love flexible and adapt to changing circumstances in the marriage? And will you be Lisa's counselor, helpmate, sweetheart, and lover, and her best friend from this day forward?
I will. I do.
Both of those. And Lisa, do you love Amos willingly, completely, withholding nothing? Will you protect him? Will you give him your deepest considerations of his feelings, desires, and needs? And will you strive to keep your love flexible and adapt to the ever-changing circumstances of marriage? And will you be Amos's counselor, helpmate, sweetheart, lover, and his best friend from this day forward? Lisa, Amos, you're standing here. Well, first of all, you got to say some vows to each other. So if you would like to gaze into her eyes, and I always have to remind the groom that when he speaks these vows, he needs to be looking at her. You're not marrying me.
That's right.
Okay. But as you stand in front of here, myself, and of course God is watching as well, and of course you're standing in front of this wonderful creation as a backdrop. What better a sanctuary of love can you find, right? But I would like to remind you that love, loyalty, and trust are the basis of a mature and a fulfilling relationship, and that this marriage is a serious undertaking, and it is intended to bind your lives together forever and it should not be taken lightly. I don't like repeat business. Your engagement set in motion the interweaving of your lives, and I hope that you'll continue to grow closer throughout your years together. And none of us knows what the future will bring. Yet your love for one another, your trust in the strength of your union make possible the act of faith that you're making today. As you exchange these vows, which will start you on a journey together, know that the love and support of your family and friends, I'm sure, goes with you from this day forward. So Amos, now to Lisa, repeat these words. Lisa, as your husband,
Lisa, as your husband,
I promise to care for you,
I promise to care for you,
trust your love,
trust your love,
be responsive to your needs,
be responsive to your needs,
communicate my feelings,
communicate my feelings,
and behave in a way
and behave in a way
that shows my love and respect.
that shows my love and respect.
I say these things
I say these things
because I love you,
because I love you,
and I want to spend the days of my life with you.
and I want to spend all the days of my life with
And Lisa, your turn. You ready?
I'm ready.
Amos is your wife.
Amos is your wife.
I promise to care for you,
Promise to care for you,
to trust your love,
to trust your love,
to be responsive to your needs,
to be responsive for you,
to communicate my feelings,
to communicate my feelings,
and behave in a way
and behave in a way
that shows my love and respect.
that shows my love and respect.
I say these things
Say these things
because I love you
because I love you.
and want to live out the days of my life with you.
I want to live out the days of my life with you.
You're standing here, you're holding hands, and I'd like, before we do the rings, for you to focus on these hands that's holding yours. I want you to see the gift that they are to you. For these are the best, the hands of your best friend that's holding yours for your wedding day, promising to love you and to work together as you build your future. And these are the hands that will give you strength when you need strength, tenderness when you need tenderness, and of course love when you need love. And these are the hands that will countless times wipe tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. And these are the hands that will hold all those whom you love. And these are the same hands that years from now will still be searching for your hands, still seeking the love, the encouragement, and support that each of you seeks from the other. And Lisa, if you'll take his ring, place it on his left-hand ring finger, and repeat these words to him, with this ring I be with you. Amos, as you place this on her left-hand ring finger, repeat to her, with this ring I be with you.
this ring I be with.
The good thing is, the harder it is to get on, the harder it is to get off.
That's right.
Okay. Now you'll feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. Now you'll feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there'll be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there's only one life ahead of you. May beauty surround you, both in the journey ahead and throughout all the years. And may happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon this earth. You have stood before me, Amos, Lisa, and you vowed to be loyal and loving to each other. You joined your hands, you exchanged rings, and shared vows of commitment and love to each other. And you stood before myself and God and made these vows. So it becomes my pleasure to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride.